Hey guys, about to play round 2 of our Magic Origins draft. I will play first, and we have a good hand, and we'll keep it. 2 removal spells and 2 of the better cards in our deck, and our biggest bomb as well. We don't have double white for him yet, but we should get there. And we'll end our turn. We'll just play our Gear Crafter next turn. And then hopefully our regulars the next turn, but we do need to draw white for that. All right, Magmatic Insight could be good later. It's not yet, especially because we want to draw planes. We are going to be doing pretty well, like tempo-wise, I think, because we're ahead of him enough. We got these tricks we can kill his creatures with, one trick, and then Swift Reckoning and Lightning Javelin. Ooh, that's going to kill one of our guys, though. The pain. All right. That card does basically trade with Gear Crafter in the end. We got our 4th white. We'll swing. See if he wants to trade. He does. And now we're going to play the Kytheon's Irregulars and see if they can stay alive. I mean, if he can't kill it, we're going to start rolling pretty quickly here because we can basically remove whatever he plays. If he kills it, though, we're not going to roll. Okay, good. Good. All right. Question is whether I just swing and use Enshrouding Mist, but I think I'll save that for later. I think I'd rather just hit this dude with the Lightning Javelin now. And I'll put that on top. The more white, the better for our Kytheon's Irregulars, so... Next turn he can also be joined by some Dragon Fodder tokens as well. He is at 5 mana, which there are 2 black instant speed removal spells at 5 mana, so our Kytheon's Irregulars may be done. If he is done, I might Magmatic Insight and discard a Plains. To draw a couple cards. Then we'll have Spell Mastery on for our Swift Reckoning too, so... And then Tuco Husk. Not too scary. Now that we have white, we can pull off the combo of like tap a creature and then kill his dude. Just prevent all. This is just damage. Wow, it's even better than I thought. I thought it was combat damage. That is a nice trick. Because it's just damage, I'm just gonna swing. If I have to, I can use the Enshrouding Mist. Actually, I might as well tap this guy down, right? I mean, why wouldn't I? All right. And then we're going to throw out some dragon fodder. And we'll end our turn. Next turn we'll Magmatic, well, if we draw a land, we'll Magmatic Insight and make Swift Reckoning have an instant speed. Does it already have instant speed? It does now, a dragon fodder. This deck seems to be getting Spell Mastery pretty consistently. I don't know if all of them do, but this one has had it pretty frequently. I've heard other people talk about it not being on very often, but it's been on for me. Of course, in the other game, it didn't matter that my Fiery Impulse did 3 because he had to flash in another Thunderclap Wyvern, which was pretty soul-crushing. Okay. He can make me discard a card now at instant speed. Which isn't something I really want to be doing, but... C'est la vie, I guess. We're going to do this. And then we're going to swing with everybody. I'm okay with discarding Magmatic Insight. Okay. We will discard Magmatic Insight. And then I'll play our Majoring Bully, keep up mana for Enshrouding Mist, which can also be used to buff our Majoring Bully because of his prowess. So, he does have a lot of mana. I wonder if he's flooded. It seems like he should have been able to do something more these last few turns. Goblin Piledriver would be fun right now. The only goblins we have in our deck are out there. I might side him out against this guy since he has no blue. But I don't know what I would put in. So, okay, Cursed Centaur. Is he going to mill me or himself? Himself. Return Centaur. I think I just called it Accursed. Rabid Bloodsucker, Night Snare, Undead Servant. Undead Servant, if he's got like 5 of those, that's going to be pretty scary, I've got to say. So we have lethal. We don't have a way to kill both his creatures, so it's not as good as it sounds. I think I'm going to tap down the Nantuko Husk. Yeah, we'll tap the Husk. Then I'm going to swing with everyone else. If he blocks like the Bully, I can use Enshrouding Mist that way and kill his dude, because he'll get the prowess buff. And okay, so I'm not going to use anything if he's just trading. Yeah, I'll just hold on to what we have. We can even, you know, use this to untap him because he's renowned. So I'm okay with this development. We're in pretty good shape in this game. Kythian's Irregulars is definitely a house. We've won it. We've won both games. We got it in play. Well, we haven't won yet. I guess I shouldn't get too far ahead of myself, but we're in pretty good shape. Okay, well that's gonna hurt you. So enjoy. Yeah. Okay, game 2. Now the question is, do we want Goblin Piledriver or something else? I don't think there really is anything else is the problem. I mean, our Heartbeast, I guess, is a good blocker against him based on what we saw. But it's, I don't really want to be playing it since we don't have any auras for it to get. Yeah, Demolish we don't want. That's not any good. I guess I could bring in a Crow and Jailer. Crow and Jailer probably is better than Piledriver against an opponent with no blue. Yeah, I'm just going to leave the Piledriver in. What the hell? I don't think a Crow and Jailer is enough better. I think it probably is, like in a vacuum, but we'll try it out. Try it out this way. Opponent seems to be sideboarding. Hopefully he doesn't have anything too horrendous for us. He may have a bunch of undead servants, as much as he wanted to mill himself, and we did see one in the graveyard. A bunch of those would be a problem. That's for sure. This is another keep. It'd be nice to have some white, but if I draw like a third mountain, I can at least Magmatic Insight and try to hit white. And I have a 2-drop, so that's fine. A 2-drop who I can back up with some prowess. So all right, we end up turn. Maybe Kythian's Irregulars will just show up for us again, and so far we're 2-0 when he comes into play. So he is a pretty huge bomb. He's on my top 10 list that I posted of best rares. And I think he deserves to be there. He forgot to sack his Evolving Wilds, I just noticed. He may not have had a 2-drop anyway, I guess. Well, we do need a third land pretty badly. But like I said, if we do, if we draw a third mountain, I'm probably just going to toss it with my Magmatic Insight. I guess it would suck if I don't hit any planes or any lands at all with it, but I think that's a good move. We could also, like, if we Fiery Impulse a guy he has and Magmatic Insight, we'll hit him pretty hard with our Majoring Bully next turn. So that'll be good. If we draw white, though, just drawing white would be better, of course, but you can't always control that. It is a pain. 2 for 1. It's never fun. Okay, we drew a plains anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about it. The problem is our Majoring Bully does have to attack, and rather than allow our guy to die, I think I'm just going to get 2 for 1 and Fiery Impulse him and discard Magmatic Insight, which will turn on our Spell Mastery, which we have a few cards with. So let's do that. We got to get 2 for 1, but at least this way our Majoring Bully stays alive. The other way we lose board position and a card in our hand, so I'd rather have board position and lose a card in my hand. So we'll Fiery Impulse. Which makes, we're also going to hit him for 3 this turn, so it's pretty nice. And I may discard this. It doesn't seem like it's great against him. At least Magmatic Insight can get us some gas later, and we have a guy with prowess who likes that kind of gas. So, oh, it's not on the stack yet. Sorry. Yeah, we'll discard we'll discard that. And we'll swing for 3. Attack, which is a pretty big downside. He's not the best 2-drop ever. He's like a step above Smoldering Efreet, if you remember that guy from Favorite Forged. But he's alright. And then we'll gain a little life. And get some more board position. I may Magmatic Insight next turn if we draw land, but I may just, I mean, chances are he can trade with whatever he plays, even without a prowess buff. So, we'll see though. Probably play the flyer next turn if, well, it depends on what he does. If he doesn't play any blockers, I'll probably play the knight to put pressure on him. He's deep in thought, so he probably has removal. Usually, for me anyway, if I'm deep in thought, I have removal, but I'm not sure how I want to use it. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, well, it's not removal. Exactly. Luckily can't kill any of our creatures. That does make it a little more tempting to use Magmatic Insight next turn, though, so I don't have to trade. I think I'm going to. Might be a little crazy, I guess, but let's do it. Magmatic Insight, discard a land. Prowess. Triggers. And look at that, we drew more lands. So I'm pretty happy with that move. I'm going to offer the trade since now we can play one of these guys in our hands. So if he wants to kill our cleric, he can. Damn, he's just taking it. I do play the flyer now, I think, because he can just block our knight, so. He may have Eyeblight's Ending, which is something I just thought of. That would be really bad right now. It would just wipe our board. We'll see if he has it. Or it's not Eyeblight's Ending, it's Eyeblight Massacre. And there it is. I called it. Should have called it beforehand but I wasn't thinking. That does suck. Ain't no lie. Now we're drawing all of our lands. It's pretty sweet. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely behind now. I wish I'd said, I bet he has Eyeblight's Massacre before I actually played another creature out there. I didn't need to keep pushing like that. He is at 12 though, which is nice. And we have dug a little deeper into our deck because of our Magmatic Insight. That explains what he was thinking about the other turn. I think he was thinking whether he should... what creature he should play. He probably has a non-elf in his hand. And he played the Eyeblight Assassin thing here, and then played the Eyeblight Massacre. Sure you have a blocker. Otherwise you wouldn't have swung. Yeah, that's bad. Alright, well, we are boardless and in top deck mode. Well, next time we know, instead of just to get a hunch after we play, we know to play around Eyeblight Massacre, which is good against our deck for sure. Oh, there's Dragon Fodder. I'll end our turn. hold on to a card in our hand just to bluff. Come on, Kythians Irregulars. Where you at? He should probably attack. I'm not going to double block if he does, yeah. There he goes. Attacks us. Guardian Automaton, that's a little annoying. I was just going to say, we really don't want to draw lands right now, but that's exactly what we did. I almost went to concede game, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Be nice to have another Magmatic Insight in our deck right now. What could we draw right now that'd be really awesome? A lot of things. Fiery Impulse could help us deal with his creatures. What's he got now? I think I'd probably do double block now. Yeah, I'm going to double block now on this dude. A 1-for-1 trade. He's stuck on 4 lands, but that's all he needed for his Eyeblight Massacre. I think he drew the 4th land for it right when he needed it. Oh god, he has Hangerback Walker. Well, that's bad news. It's gonna... No, Volcanic Rambler can help us out of this. He is not a bad guy to draw right now. Not bad at all. If he can't kill it, of course he can gain 3 life, and his Hangerback Walker will spawn a bunch of Ornithopter tokens eventually. Thopter tokens, whatever they are. So that's not so good, but... Now I do think Chandra's Fury is definitely something to leave in my deck if we go to game 3, because I can like kill the Hangerback Walker and then use Chandra's Fury to kill all of his Thopter tokens, his Thopter friends. Ooh, Molten Vortex. That's at least he only has 1 red mana. That's the plus side here. He's interesting. I will block the Hangerback Walker now. May have a trick, I guess, but I'd rather have 2 Thopter tokens. So then let it just keep getting bigger. Alright, Mighty Leap. That is going to be a nice finisher if he swings with his Thopters next turn. Yeah, so we're just going to pass the turn. It can also save him from a double Molten Vortex discard if we have to. So I'm hoping he attacks with his Thopters, and we can Volcanic Rambler at the end of his turn for enough, and then swing for the win. How much do we need to... We have 7 mana, so we can hit him twice. Yeah, we can only hit him... We can get him down to 2, so we have to wait a couple turns, I guess, before we'll be able to finish him. We have had some good draws these last few turns. I think I'm going to block the... Oh, man. I think I have to block the Automaton. If he wants to discard a land card, it can at least Mighty Leap to save my guy. Like, what happens if I don't block here? I take 5, go to 5... And then I'm dead next turn, basically. So yeah, I've got to block. Okay. Does take him up to 15, which is a nuisance. Is he going to discard a land card? save him or we're in trouble. So. And then we do this once. Ooh, another big one. That's pretty nice. He can just be killed by a land discard, though, is kind of a problem. So we hit him for 6. I think we play him. We force him to use that red mana again the same way. We can still Rambler him for 1 at the end of his turn, even if we play our Cobble Brute. So this deck would have been nice if I'd gotten Chandra's Ignition. That's that one that, like, your dude does damage equal to the whole table, basically equal to his power. The whole table except for himself, I should say. Okay, Undead Servant. Do we have any of those in the graveyard? No, so it's a little less awful than it could have been. Okay. All right then. And then we're going to Rambler for 1. He's not even going to be able to double block one of our guys. Oh, well. That's just mean. Yeah, we'll play our Fire Fiend Elemental who we top decked. Pretty nice time. We'd have 2 of them, but... Smash in. Yeah, he can't double block anything. He just has to chump. Well, he can block and kill that guy, I guess. And that guy. So it's a little more than a chump, but... I'm pretty hopeful he doesn't have another Undead Servant, but even if he does, we should be able to Rambler him to death before. Because if he plays an Undead Servant now, he's going to get a zombie token. Which both of these can survive, but the Undead Servant could kill him still. We have 7 mana, so we can ping him twice on our next turn. And we got a lot of cards in that graveyard. So does he. He's been mana screwed this whole game. That's the only reason we survived his Eyeblight Massacre. I mean, we still haven't. I mean, we survived it long enough, yeah, and we ended up winning because he got mana screwed. So, kind of sucks, but well, it doesn't, I guess, for Degenerator, who will at least be winning 1 Magic Origins pack now. So, anyway, we're 1-1 now. Hopefully, we can finish up and go 2-1 and win a second pack for Degenerator. So, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.